You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and white sports fans, we need to talk about Scottie Pippen once again. We know that Scottie Pippen has been on a rampage, trashing Michael Jordan, trashing Charles Barkley, calling Phil Jackson a racist because he wanted Tony Kukoc to take the last shot. He's trashing everybody. And I believe that a lot of people have lost respect for Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen is a top 50 player of all time. He's in the Hall of Fame. However, Scottie Pippen is no Michael Jordan. I'm going to say that again. Scottie Pippen is no Michael Jordan. The man is super duper jealous of the greatest player in NBA history. Scottie Pippen feels like he does not get his due. And now Scottie Pippen it seems like he's kind of taking a slight at Michael Jordan for the flu game, which we actually did find out was food poisoning actually. Game 5, 1997 NBA Finals. Everybody remembers that game because Michael Jordan was very, very sick in that game. But Scottie Pippen in 1998, game number 6, Scottie Pippen is trying to come off like his achievement in 1998 game 6 was more of an accomplishment than Michael Jordan in the flu game. That's the way I took it here because he is very, very salty about the way he was actually treated in the Last Dance. And I believe he wants people to think that he was Michael Jordan's equal. And that's just not the case. Let's go ahead. Let's dive into this, guys. Jordan's flu game heroics make Scottie Pippen sick. Scottie Pippen, clearly the Robin to Michael Jordan's Batman, just can't quite come to grips with the fact that his hardwood heroics weren't on the same level as MJ's. Less than 2 weeks after news broke or surfaced that Scottie Pippen attacked Jordan and Charles Barkley in his new book, the Hall of Famer took the radio to voice his displeasure with the treatment Jordan received following his legendary flu game. So we're going to listen to this clip here. Scottie Pippen talking about Game 6, 1998, saying that if there was a Game 7, he wouldn't have been able to play because of his back. I'm not saying the man wasn't injured whatsoever, but it seems like he's trying to get some sympathy from the people out there, that's going to buy his book. He gets no sympathy from me. He's not. I mean, the Michael Jordan flu game is one of the greatest playoff games any player has ever played, especially under the circumstances. And we'll dive into 1998 because I'm pretty sure a lot of people remember Game 6, 1998 against the Utah Jazz. So let's listen to what Scott Pippen had to say. Here we go. And he's going to start off talking about, I believe, 1998 with the bad back.
If there had been a Game 7, would you have been available to play?
No.
Really?
No, I was done pretty much. I mean, I struggled to pull it through in that game, and I suffered from it, still suffering from
Really?
it, but I wouldn't have played in a Game 7. I just wasn't able to go.
Now, I do sincerely believe he was hurt, and I do believe he tried his best, but still, he was still not Michael Jordan. He was not Michael Jordan flu game level in 1998. And I'm going to show you the box score in there too. So let's go on.
I mean, I knew on Saturday that, I probably had one game left in me. And the start of that game, I got a dunk early in the game and got banged a little bit by Malone. And that really put me back on my heels throughout that whole game, where I was running back in the locker room, cortisone, whatever kind of medication I could get in me, heat pack, whatever, to try to carry on. But I definitely was not able to play a Game 7.
And you know the way it works with us in the media. When Michael Jordan would get sick in a playoff game, we make it seem like he came from his hospital bed with IV stuck in his arm, and
It's
he's
in the
able to
book.
have, and he has these great accomplishments. But for you,
Now, when it comes to that flu game, nobody believed he went to the hospital. I never heard of Michael Jordan going to the hospital. Just throwing it out there.
that is pretty remarkable what you did. Again, I'm not saying you're doing it for people to give you credit, but do you feel
He's doing it for people to give him credit. That's what he's doing. He's jealous. He wants credit.
That not enough was made of that moment, because there you were playing hurt in a deciding game against a great Utah Jazz team.
Here's my breakdown on that. I'm going to ask you this.
All right.
Is it easier to play with a herniated disc or to play with the flu?
They always say the worst injury to have is a bad back. So,
well, I don't see many bad back games, but I do see flu games. Flu. Come on.
Now, I'm not saying that Scottie Pippen he's not wrong about that. I'm pretty sure it's much harder to play with a bad back. But however, in that flu game here, let me pull up the box score here, because I'm surprised ESPN actually still has this, from 20 plus years ago. The box score from game number 5. This is the flu game right here. Okay? The flu game. Scottie Pippen, healthy in that flu game. Scottie Pippen, 4 for 13 from the field. He had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 10 points. A very, very, very sick Michael Jordan, 11 of 20 from the field. He shot over 50%. Okay? Now, they didn't shoot a lot of three-pointers back then. 15 of 21 from the free throw line. He had 13 rebounds, 9 assists, and 38 points. The man was heroic in that game. All-time great. Now, flash forward to 1998, Game 6 in Utah. The Chicago Bulls. Remember, they were actually down in this game near the end. Guess what happened at the end of that game? Michael Jordan stripped Karl Malone. And then Michael Jordan took the ball up the court, crossed over Brian Russell, and hit the shot with the pose. You remember that? He did that. Michael Jordan in this game had 45 points. 15 of 35 from the field, 12 of 15 from the free throw line. Scottie Pippen, bad back. Nothing heroic in that game. 26 minutes, 4 for 7, 8 points in the game. So Michael Jordan overcame his injury, his sickness, whatever you want to call it. Scottie Pippen didn't do it. If Scottie Pippen was heroic in this game and we found out he had a really, really bad back, he would get more praise. But he didn't do that. That's why people give Michael Jordan the credit for that flu game. And in a closing game, he hit the game-winning shot and the game-winning steal. It had 45 points. Scottie Pippen, you are no Michael Jordan. You're a great player in your own right. But when you left Chicago, what did you do? One season in Houston, I remember that. It was forgettable. You went to Portland, you were okay, but you were never Michael Jordan. This man is so super jealous. He's trying to sell a book. He'll probably get some book sales. He'll probably make some money. And at the end of the day, guys, I guess that's what it's all about. He wants to make money. So I expect more shots to come out. He's probably going to take more shots at Michael Jordan in interviews. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of Scottie Pippen taking a slight at the Michael Jordan flu game? Jealousy, man. Just complete jealousy. I don't know if the Bulls are going to invite him back to any kind of anniversary, because he is just taking shots at too many people, taking shots at Michael Jordan. He's not stopping. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.